Hey y'all, welcome back to Sitting with Ashley. I'm Ashley. Hey, this is Wake, Bake, and Make. I just got a little bit of a download. So I've been working on this project, which I announced that I was working on yesterday, but I didn't give any more details because I wasn't very far. But I just finished 25 page document. So I feel like I can share. Also, we did get Niles school money today, and so we bought a printer for his schooling, and I'm also going to be able to use that for what I'm working on. But I decided to make an elementary like ethics curriculum. And it's something that I've thought about doing for a long time, but I didn't really know where to start. And now that we've done a little bit more schooling and I've gotten my hands on some more like curriculum and stuff, I decided this is really important because we don't learn this shit in school. And so I just did grades kindergarten through 5th grade. And I already started the template of the workbooks, so they're going to be in workbook form. And so I did the templates of the workbooks last week. I didn't do a kindergarten, so I gotta do kindergarten. But I was just gonna do first, because Niles in 1st grade, but I need to do kindergarten. And so I can show you those. Oh, I did buy it. Oh, good. Okay. So this is gonna be the kindergarten background. I don't know if you can see that. I just did that one. But I can show you the other workbook cover pages because it's not a big deal. So my 1st grade workbook, so it just says it says my 1st grade workbook, and then it has the name. So these are like the same template I used for my college workbooks, but I've been really wanting to do more, and since we've been around more kids and stuff, so that's the title page, and then each workbook has a corresponding like page for the words and shit. So I have to fill them all in. So I'll show you the 2nd grade, grade 2. I don't know if you can see that at all. And then that one's a purple background. Grade 3. I don't really like 3, but I'm not in 3rd grade, so it doesn't really matter what I like. And it's green polka dots. 4th grade, and I think I did, like teal. And where's 5th? So I did do workbooks for, I think I did all for middle school. So here's grade 5. I didn't put a shape in this one. Well, to do that, let's do blue rectangle. I think blue would be nice. But anyway, so what I did was I took a lot of just like humanitarianism and kind of boiled it down to what I think is age appropriate for the most part. And then I compounded on it. So kindergarten is very basic, but then each grade has the kindergarten. So 1st grade I added a couple paragraphs and more introspection questions. But I'm going to keep going with the kindergarten one because the kindergarten one is mostly about like reminding, it gives kids an opportunity to really get to know themselves. So it's kind of like the same shit I do on, I like that one. I do on, for my readings, except it's, kid friendly, and within a learning environment, right? I think it's so important, especially with what we're seeing right now. It makes a lot of sense that I would be called to do something like this because, I've always just been so passionate about, like, justice. Ooh, it's a really hard color to match. Okay, I think that's good. Hang on, sorry. I'm gonna make it a little less bright. Okay, I think blue is nice. What do you guys think? I like it. Okay, so now all I do is I put it here because I had already duplicated the background page, oh my god, a bunch of times. So now we're gonna click on this one and oh no, we gotta make it. Okay, it's highlighted, and now we're gonna duplicate. I'm just doing like 12 pages for each for now. But really there's like 24 because these don't have the big, but I'm just like, whatever. So I can give you some examples. The kindergarten one, it just like, it talks about like the importance of, everybody being different. Again, it's the same shit I say in my readings all the time to you guys, or adults, but in kid form. And I'm just like sitting here and I'm like, why didn't we learn this shit? I'm thinking about, because I was like, should I make this into a children's book? But I'm like really set on curriculum. And so I like it. Third grade, I remember third grade being a really hard year for me. And this is like so healing to my inner child because I wish I was asked or had like the space to write these things. And so I'm going to be putting in like notes pages and like, little spots for them to write. It's going to be like really nice. Oh, I did that background for 6th grade. Well, I gotta change that. Shit, hang on. Or maybe I can just change the kindergarten one. No, because I paid for it on the kindergarten one, so I gotta change this one. Shit. Anyway. I got my new debit card, and oh my gosh, we got so much cool stuff for Niall. I'm so excited for it to arrive. I think I did that one for 8th grade. I hated middle school. It was so difficult, like emotionally. But that's the thing, it's just really healing to my inner child to be able to do this. And I'm not doing it for me, but I'm just saying, I was just sitting here thinking like, wow, I really wish like I would have had these things asked, I wish I had the space. One thing about growing up for me is that I've been very adamant and intentional about becoming the adult that I needed when I was younger at all of those stages. And I think that's what healing in our inner child is really all about. Is that acknowledgement of like, okay, well, now that we are adults, we can be there for ourselves. I like this one. Yeah, that's like perfect. It's like the last year they're gonna think bright colors are like super cool. I like that. I might need to change that color. Maybe an orange would be better. Hold on, friends. I'll show you. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, shit. Did we not have a 6? Or did we have a 6? We probably didn't have a 6. I gotta find a good 6. Anyway, I like the big numbers. I'm very excited about this project. Sorry, it was not my intention to actually like work on it, but I'm in a zone, so I don't want to lose my momentum. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing middle school tonight though. I'm trying to find a good 6 that isn't Canva Pro. I am gonna buy Canva Pro once I get taxes, if I get taxes. Oh, I like this one. That's perfect. Perfecto. Oh, it's kind of big. We can make it smaller. Niall's in this stage of life, which is really funny because he's like mischievous, but he tells on himself. So he'll like come in this room and do something mischievous, which isn't even mischievous. He's just like hiding stuff or putting stuff in like this. He's been using the stocking and like putting stuff in there. I don't know. He's like nesting kind of. And then he'll like come in my room and just like start laughing. I'm like, what did you do? And it's not bad stuff at all. It's funny. It's so cute. And it's like, and just look at me like, because he doesn't talk. Oh no, I need a black line. Anyway, so I'm super stoked. So I'm not quite ready to print, but I did just finish the typing. So now what I have to do is go in and put everything together. I need like an underline. Where's the one I used for all the other ones? What do you mean you couldn't find an underline? The things that I use to make my, okay, the fuck, I'm just gonna have to go back to the other workbook and like copy it. Oh shit, I gotta delete. See, I always do this shit to myself. Okay, I gotta duplicate this one. And then I gotta delete all of these. Delete. Oh, undo twice? Okay, good. Thank you. Alright, and then this one. So anyway, this is what I'm working on. Okay, and now we have to duplicate this one. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I need to find the right rectangle first. Oh well. Anyway, yep, this is how messy I am. Okay, let's do red rectangle. Well, what other colors are here? I think green would be nice. Or maybe that, maybe yellow. I think yellow would be nice. So anyway, other stuff I got now. Okay, so there's a cake pop, we have the chocolate making kit, and so I got him a cake pop mix, a gummy mix, or not, the kits, a pizza making kit, so a bunch of kitchen stuff. And then I got him books. I found these books on Amazon that are, like, characters are ninjas, which I thought was kind of funny. But there's, like, really awesome life lessons, and there's a bunch of different sets, so I got a fuck ton of those. They were very expensive, but we're really working on our book nook and our book collection. He's finally starting to get into books, and so I really need to stoke that fire while we've got it. He has a dictionary I got from the library from that sale we went to, and he like looks through it, and I'm like, yes. And so I want to make sure that his bookshelves are, you know, he can grow into it, but so I got him a bunch of different books. I got him a couple highlights books. I really wanted to do a highlights, you know, the magazines. I wanted to do a subscription, but they don't have that option through the marketplace. So I don't know. I'm just trying to get his dad to buy him a subscription, but I can probably just do that at taxes. But I don't know. I really liked those when I was growing up. But I did find a couple books that Highlights had put out, things to do and how things work or something like that. And then I found a science cookbook that's like a bunch of science experiments that you can do in the kitchen. I like the way that looks. That's nice. Well, you can't really, it kind of looks like a post-it. Okay, so now we're gonna duplicate this a bunch of fucking times. And then I'm gonna put my phone away while I keep talking. I got him a laptop. I got him a refurbished one, so it was like $50, $55 to start with. It's just like mine. It's a, what are these? Lenovo. But it can like turn all the way around so you can use it as a tablet. I thought that'd be cool. So I got him a laptop case. I got him a 3D printing pen. I think they're like glue guns because you just like feed them. I was gonna get him a 3D printer, but I'm gonna hold off. We're gonna start with the pen. He's really pulling away from his tablet, so I kind of am just getting the computer. I don't think we're gonna use it yet. But I wanted to get it because I think it's, you know, I want to have it when he's ready. And because he's nonverbal, there's a lot of things that the computer can do. You know, there's lots of things that we can download different apps, and he's interested. I think, you know, I want him to be into the letters and getting his little typing fingers. He had a keyboard when he was younger that he really liked, but one of the dogs chewed it up. What else did I get him? Oh, I got him, okay, so his book nook is underneath his loft, and right now, it's just the bottom of the bed, so you can see, like, all the wooden planks, And so I got him a like really cool enchanted looking library scene tapestry, to kind of give it dimension. I was gonna get curtains too, but I don't think we need those right now. And then I got him a book blanket that has like shelves, and it's like reading is my happy place, I think is the one I got. So he has a little blanket to curl up with then, like under there too. And I cleared out the books, like the big encyclopedias were on his bookshelves, so I made room on. He's got two shelves available, and I got a lot of books. What else did I get him? Oh, I got him these magnetic tiles that are like 18 by 18, and you can like build forts and shit with them. He's gonna love that. I also got I got another cooking set. I don't know what all entails, but so we got like 4 or 5 things for the kitchen. Oh, I got him magnetic letters. So we're working on phonics right now. So I got him a phonics set of magnetic letters. I'm getting magnetic because he spends a lot of time. He's got like these magnetic tiles. And I have a whiteboard, and then I have them on the refrigerator, and then we have another whiteboard in the kitchen. And so magnets are a really good way for him to learn. And so I got magnetic poetry with like first words, and then I got storytelling magnetic poetry, and I got phonics like letters so he can spell, because we've been working on spelling. Every time he like wants me to clarify a word, I write it on the board. And this morning we were practicing like the ch and the sh sound. So those magnets, the phonics magnets, have those as like a pairing, right? Sh and ch and stuff like that. English is so difficult to learn. I'm learning Spanish on Duolingo right now. And I took Spanish in middle school, and I think I knew more than I remembered. But English is so difficult to learn, and I think he knows more, but when he doesn't talk, I don't know. And so I'm excited because these workbooks are, my inspiration is also ways to connect with my son and ways for him to build his own self-confidence, especially around being different. Being different is the main theme of these workbooks. It's like everybody's different, everyone's supposed to be different. And then, in 4th grade, it's like sometimes we leave people out. 3rd grade, I talked a lot about like going through harder things. Like when did you feel mad? When did you feel bad? Like identifying the feelings. And then 2nd grade, I really focused on like continuing to accept people that are different, really talking about differences of, physical differences and the way that we're all different on the world and like how cool it is. And then 5th grade was really about like, okay, this is your last year of elementary school, going into middle school, things are going to change. And like remember to be cool or like true to who you are. And so each grade has these, introspection questions. And again, like the kindergarten ones, like identifying your favorite everything. And so I wanted to repeat it through each grade because I want them to have a space to watch their own growth. Because again, we didn't have these things really when we were growing up. At least I didn't, and I know they don't now because they don't even do workbooks or anything. God, it's cold in here all of a sudden. So I am really excited about this. I've also been working on a lot of different I got some art stuff for him too, now that I'm remembering. It was really a fun day. I love getting this money to support him. I got us a sign that says Book Nook that I'm going to put in his book nook. I'm trying to really, like, encourage the importance of reading. And Niall knows, I got him a survival skills book. That's going to be interesting to look at. What else? Let me see my orders. So we're gonna start getting this stuff on Friday, and I'm very excited. Oh, I got a printer. Did I tell you that? And so I got printer paper. It's just so nice to be able to take care of these things. Oh, and then I just got like some school stuff. I got a laminator so I can make more I got those hand-me-downs from that one teacher in town who used to do preschool, and so these are some of the things that she has. So like math-wise, and these are all laminated. So I'm like, ooh, I can make my own really cool stuff if I have a laminator. So he likes these. He's really into fruits and vegetables, you know. So this was all given to me from that preschool teacher. So I got a laminator, and I got the laminating things. The Highlights Book of How. Yeah, we got pizza maker. I got printable magnetic sheets because I think that just on the magnetic theme, now that we have a printer, you know, maybe he wants to make his own magnets. I'm really trying to empower him into different things and like learning stuff, but also just showing him how shit works, you know, like you get an idea, you can make it happen. Obviously he knows that, being my son. He's seen that in many different forms at this point. But I think we're getting to that point of just, you know, I want him to have his own, I want him to build up his own skills. And so again, experiential education, it's trying new things until we figure out what we like, and you don't know what you like until you try it, right? Hi. So, I'm very excited. But yeah, thanks for being here. I wanted to share the workbooks. I like how that looks. So that's the 6. I don't know if I've done 7 and 8. I think I'm gonna go through middle school individually, and then I think I'm just gonna do one for high school. That's more critical about the ways we interact with the world around us. I think that all high schoolers, especially now that these kids are being exposed to way more than we were growing up, I think that high schoolers will be able to accept what, things like, just because some of the people in your life have these certain beliefs doesn't mean they're right, or doesn't mean that's the right thing. Things like that. So overall, it's like an ethical, humanitarian, social justice awareness. But I'm not going to be delving into things. It's really just ways to create the work that I do all the time on YouTube into a more, a tangible space, and also kid-friendly. So I'm very proud of this. It just came out. I'm probably going to go back through and add some stuff, but I'm happy with how it is now. Again, the document is like 25 pages, I think, but I can't see you guys. I clicked out of my... Yeah. But like I said, so, even in 5th grade, you're still going to have those same base questions as you did in kindergarten. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to share without letting people copy my work. 25 pages. How long is the 5th grade one? With everything all together. Fifth grade is 18, 19, 20, 21. A few pages. So, there's more reading, more questions. Damn, 5th grade is really long. Okay. Alright. I'm really happy with this. So tomorrow I'm going to start putting it into the templates, and, funking it out, making it cute. I'm gonna take my shower and oh shit, it's almost 10 o'clock. Okay, I gotta go. Goodbye.